Welcome back. You're still tuned into Hectic 99 with myself, Melody Gwala, and my amazing panel. And we are talking about age restrictions. We've spoken about why are age restrictions at corner. We have shared our stories. Right about now, we will be giving you guys some advice. So how do you guys as parents protect you from such content?
Well, I think there's actually quite limited protection as of recently.
True.
Especially with our generation, because everything is on the internet.
That's true.
You have movies, you have series, you have games, you have social media, which exposes you to so much. So I think with parents and with the work that you do, I think it's limited in that area where we do spend most of our time. I mean, we all spend like crazy amounts of hours on our phones daily, which is actually quite scary.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, in terms of how we approach it, we actually realize and we acknowledge that the age restrictions can only take us so far in protecting children.
True.
It's important for us to educate parents. It's important for us to educate the young people and everyone in the value chain so that you know what is harmful content and how you can protect yourself. So in the online space, in the new media space, there's also a heavy reliance on public education platforms like these so that we can come and talk and have conversations about harmful content and how to protect kids.
That's true. But what advice would you give to viewers watching about the psychological impact that watching have on young ones?
Well, basically, like I also mentioned, that like watching the violent scenes, whatever, for a young teenager, is that they become aggressive as well. And also looking at it, you as an adult as well, watching horror movies, you also, when it's time for you to go to sleep, you get scared. Imagine now a 5-year-old watching a horror movie, what impact it will have for that child. So it's really important for parents specifically to look at the age restrictions and try as much as possible to stick to them. And also just to be very mindful of things that kids are actually watching on TV and even on YouTube as well, because there's been this new challenge now that kids are actually going around, which is called the Momo Challenge. So parents also need to be mindful of such things. So one advice that I'll actually give, more especially to the parents themselves, is that they also need to be on social media. They need to be also looking at the video games that the kids are playing. They should be the ones to actually say, I'm going to play this game first before my child gets to play it.
What is the Momo Challenge, if I may ask?
So basically, the Momo Challenge has been videos that have been going on YouTube, and it's actually more like it was encouraging children in terms of committing suicide or hurting themselves. So I heard that it's not actually true, like it's been fake videos that have been happening, but it's more like people just uploading videos and telling kids that they need to harm themselves and they need to do certain things to other people as well. So parents just need to be mindful of that, even if it's YouTube, because YouTube tries a lot to actually censor some of the stuff, but you know, they can't censor everything. So parents need to also be on social media so that they get to understand the content that is on social media as well, because you can't advise someone on something that you also don't know about.
That's true, but could you clarify this challenge? Are you aware of it?
Well, the Mumu Challenge, when it started being viral, we actually checked. So we checked on the various app stores if there is such a game. It doesn't exist. What we found are YouTube videos of people actually talking about this Mumu Challenge that encourages self-harm of kids. So it's people that are posting such videos, and that is the era that we're living in now. The era of user-generated content. It's very easy for such stories to spread, and like what she's already said, it just emphasizes that parents be present, parents monitor your kids' activities online, have ground rules that you have, like you have ground rules for everything, and make sure that they are adhered to.
Yeah, definitely, because I know that sometimes our parents don't like being involved in social media and so forth, being old-fashioned. But let's just see what our online people are saying. So, all knowledge, Uti, parents should offer their children attention than letting them glued on the screens. What do you think about that?
I always say the biggest regulator to children's behavior is the parent. And it's so sad when you look at statistics released last week about how many kids are living with both parents in the country. It's quite sad. Parents need to be involved in their children's lives.
Definitely.
Be it in their media, entertainment, be it on those tablets. Understand the filters, understand the child the age restrictions, because even apps have age ratings and have age restrictions.
Yeah.
Understand those and put the necessary filters and locks on the system and on the gadget so that your children can be protected.
Right, let's see ukuthi uthini uShawan. Hashtag Hectic Talk. By using parental control on TVs and using anti-porn browsers on phones and key lock, which can hack their phones.
So that's like a
All right, I think they're just trying to say that you must just take the necessary. Right, okay, guys in Yazuela, please carry on communicating with us on our social media platforms. See you after this.
Hectic.
Well, we have unfortunately come to that part of the show where we have to say goodbye. I would like to firstly thank my amazing guests for being here today and the girls from Wynberg High School. Basize kakhulu guys, bashare, basifundisa. Ngiyathemba ukuthi nani kuningi nikufundile, and what you guys learned